Right, yay! Oh, you can tell it's a long time since I've done this. I couldn't remember what button starts the recording. So, Rolemaster. This time we have learned what you have to do for a static test. Basically just roll over 100. Don't know how we all forgot that. So, it's been a few weeks, Christmas getting in the way, so let's have a quick recap. Basically, you're standing in between two pillars of smoke. One pillar of smoke is this, lovely goblin raiding camp that you've set fire to. The other pillar of smoke is probably the village you just left.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine, honest. You've got 2 dead goblins at your feet here, and by our calculations, there's about 8 more wandering out there. So, what are you going to do?
Well, the villagers are not any worse off than they would be.
They're dead, basically.
We haven't improved their situation, but one could not say that we made things worse.
They were destined to die. It is the will of the gods.
Yes.
The Valar are dicks.
I vote that we run away from this camp before they come running up here and beat the crap out of all of us again.
Yes.
Do you want to find somewhere where you can watch them?
Suggestion.
You can probably find somewhere where you can watch the camp without being observed.
Cool.
So, we'll consider you moved up to there if you want.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So, the goblins come back. Yeah, I'll consider you not on the map for this, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
They're coming back in a bit of a procession. The goblin leader has he's carrying a big spike spear in front of him, on which is the head of the woman you spoke to in town. But they suddenly realise that the fire is actually their camp, and they rush up. They rush to the bodies of the 2 goblins you've left, and one of them falls to the floor and begins crying. The others are trying to console him or her. You're not quite sure with goblins.
I chortle heartily to myself.
Yeah, and then they kind of split up into 2 groups. 3 goblins and one of the hobgoblins go one way, 3 goblins from the other hobgoblin go the other. They're obviously searching, and they look like they've got a bit of a bone to pick with you.
Well, I can't blame them.
No, you have
I
to.
wonder why.
You burned their homes down and obviously murdered some of their family. The fact they've just burned down the farmers and murdered them doesn't really fit. They're goblins.
Well, how about I say we stalk one of the groups until they're far enough apart where they can't signal each other and divide and conquer.
That's a good idea.
Okay, I want to stalk one of the groups, so I will roll my stalk skill.
Are you going after the group with the leader or the smaller hobgoblin?
The
Save
weaker
the
one,
leader for
obviously.
last.
So you can definitely rub in the fact that you've brutally murdered his family.
No, so I could torture him for his minion stabbing me.
So 110. How's that do?
That's a fine. It's over 100. So yeah,
Awesome.
You're able to stalk. 1 second while I try and find a decent map for this.
Snake!
Snake!
Okay.
That would be a great magic item, a collapsible box. Take it out of your
Yes.
pocket, unfold it.
That makes
that
a good
box there
point.
before?
Where does Snake hide the box when he's not using it?
He folds it up, I think. It's like a little collapsible box.
And he has 3 of them.
What does that? I'd find one that would work if it wasn't for the horrible fact that, that'll do. that in. Right, images. So, this is obviously some sort of like barricade or whatever they've set up. So
it's like a toll gate.
yeah, it looks like a toll gate.
A toll gate made of
bunch of-
sea anemones.
It's a bunch of hedgehogs playing Red Rover.
Right, let's whack a few goblins in. So you went after the small one.
We're so brave. Snuck to their camp, burned it.
I just like the fact that they only
out
took
to
this one
attack.
session to learn exactly how to win at Rolemaster. In D&D, we'd have been going after like the strongest of the group and just wiping them out. In this one, we're like, oh my god, no! Take the smaller one. Take the smaller one.
There's 3 of them. Run!
I don't know whose combat terrifies me more, Rolemaster or Call of Cthulhu.
Well, we'll find out.
I'm having a hard time zooming out more than I resize image, maybe. There we go. I got it.
What else we got? Elvis, Jobu, and Cold Black. Sorry, trying to increase your size, but spinning you. Not useful. Go. Makes it interesting viewing this bit, isn't it? Okay, so the goblins have set themselves up by the barricade. Where do you want to set yourselves?
We want to be hidden nearby, guys.
Yep.
I'd like to have some cover to do my little magical things from.
So what, set up over on this side?
I'll unlock the token so you can move yourself around.
Yeah, we'll stalk in from the woods over here.
What is this line here going across? Is that a...
That's probably somebody
Nope.
from the actual encounter I stole this from. So ignore the line. This is not a
The
horrible
zone of
tripwire of death.
Does anybody have tightrope walking skill?
Hold on. Well, I have acrobatics. That's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I have a plus 38 to that.
If you want that to be a rope between 2 trees, it will be a rope between 2 trees.
Let's have that be a
I want to be just so I can see how this plays out.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah. If you want to get up and sneak above the orcs, yeah, you can make me a check for that. That'd be a movement to maneuver.
Acrobatics.
What is your acrobatic skill?
Plus 38.
That's not bad. I'm going to say this is a hard test.
Okay.
Oh, what are we doing?
Crap.
You fail to act. Look, you fall down, plus 5 hits. You're out for 3 rounds.
Wake up!
Hey.
So that's a good start. You've taken 5 hits, and you're going to be out for about 30 seconds. Let's see if my goblins heard anything, shall we?
What in the hell did I walk back into?
It's all going fantastically well.
Yep.
Right, apparently, they've failed. So you're okay, they haven't heard you.
Okay.
Who can
Yeah,
do
we hang
some
out for 30.
I can give him an herb. Let's see, I'll take away one of my abutage. Heal 1 to 10. So there's 7 hit points.
Yay.
Dunk. There we go. Okay, so you failed to climb the tree.
Take this, you bad tree climber.
Yep.
So, are you going to get a bit more proactive, or are you going to have another go at ambush?
I think as far as ambushing, we should start off doing our spells on them to take a couple of them out. And then
I could use stalk to try and get a bit closer to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
could use my awesome punch.
I'm gonna stalk to try to get within line of sight, so I can lock one of them down.
Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Oh.
And Goldblarg was seen, probably.
Yep.
I'm preparing a spell while they're doing that. Just
Yeah,
in
I'm
case.
going to say it takes a bit of time, so
Oh.
yeah.
Only the first one.
Right, Raphael and Goldblag have been seen.
Yep.
So have we been seen like sneaking forward?
Yeah.
Right.
So, roll me some initiative. But I'll say you've had at least like 3 rounds, so you'll be able to fire a spell off to begin with.
Okay.
Still can't find initiative. Is it on the combat screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on the combat tracker. And
Yeah,
Gray
it's
has
on the
to share
combat
that.
tracker. Oh,
Oh,
combat
yeah, we need the
tracker,
combat
yeah.
tracker. That's right.
I forgot
Stupid
I have to
combat
share
tracker.
it. In every other game, you can open the combat tracker yourself. No.
Oh my god, how am I beating people for initiative?
My agility or my quickness is... What? My quickness is 88. Why did I not have a... Oh, I've got -5 for being a high man. Apparently high men are very quick.
Yeah, they're kind of chill. Like, whoa, man! I can see the music.
Are those goblins? I
I
should probably do something.
I like that
What
I
if we
rolled the
could
lowest.
just, like, talk to the goblins and like hang out, and maybe we could order a pizza in. Oh, that'd be so cool, man.
You know, I really like that I rolled the lowest on that.
Is there a way to shrink the combat tracker?
Should be able to grab it from the bottom.
I got it on the bottom. There we go. Yeah,
There we go.
Grab its bottom and drag it up.
quite large.
The problem is that the actual spot is a little bit below the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you said I can do it. I found it.
It's not on the bottom, it's below it.
Careful.
Okay, think. Okay, I think I can move and punch him. He knows I'm here now, though, right?
Yeah, they all know you're here, so it's not going to be a surprise attack round.
So I can't do my cool thing where I just knock him out in one punch.
Nope.
Oh, we need to remember that. That's a good thing to start off with.
Yeah, but
We'll
he
use
knows
that
I'm
on
here.
the other guys.
Okay, so gonna move. I think that's 10 to get over there. It's 2 squares. It looks like.
Yeah.
That is some percentage of my move.
1 per square, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10% per square is
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Remember to set what your parry is. Oh, you don't parry, do you? Because you're insanely good at this level.
Oh, hey, I can set it in for walk, and it automatically will determine what percentage I've used. I used 12% to move 10 squares. Or 10 squares.
There we go. We learned something else.
Yep.
Where
did we
do you
learn?
set it for what?
If on your combat tracker, there's something that says distance just below damage.
If you set your pace to however fast you're moving, then you put in how far you move under distance, and it tells you what percentage it was.
Oh. Okay.
So he's moved 12%. for 10 feet.
Uh,
How big are the squares? Sorry, they 5.
5 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to use 38. No, I'm not, because that takes away all of my ability to punch things. We're not going to worry about parrying.
We're just going to go
I'm hard
straight for
enough-
hitting.
I'm hard enough to hit as it is. We have learned this. And we're just going to use rank 1 of my punching.
Ooh, so close to exploding.
I know. That is annoying as all hell.
But you get a 4BM critical.
Yes!
So,
A
Mr.
BM critical? That sounds bad.
Goblin number 4. If I can open up his sheet. Takes 4 hits. And you can now roll me a D100.
Okay.
It looks good.
Wow. Sweep stuns foe, kick disarms him, and another sweep knocks him flat on his back. Throws unconscious, plus 20 hits.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Basically, I became Jackie Chan for a second there.
That's a B critical, which is worth 10 experience.
Sweet.
That's a 68 experience punch then. Right, next up is Elvis.
Okay, I'm going to be using my lockdown move on the Hobgoblin.
Yep.
And so according to this table, he has to make a resistance roll and beat 50 for
Right.
mentalism.
So resistance roll is just
It's just deep 100 plus whatever modifiers he has. Not sure what the modifier is for Goblin. Let's see, race. Goblins are not listed.
right. Well, let's roll and we'll figure out from there. 44.
So, I'm guessing since he's a goblin, he's not very mental, so...
Yeah.
Yep, that's... So, he's hit minus 30 as long as I keep concentrating on him.
Yep.
Which one is that?
The Hobgoblin.
The Hobgoblin. So, he's minus 30 to everything. And I think I'm just going to hang back here. I'm good.
That's awesome. Because he's up next. He's going to have a go at running at you.
Well, I'm hidden, so...
Oh yeah, you
I-
are.
Yeah, I made my stock check. I can see him. He can't see me.
Right, so that's 10 to get to Raphael. He's going to then attempt to hit him with his shield, his sword.
Wait, Goblin 4?
Goblin 1.
Oh, okay.
Did
That'll hit.
Did you take the minus 30 off that, though?
No. Which drops it down to...
Barely miss.
And I don't think it's taken into account my 50 defensive bonus.
yes, it has.
Oh, okay.
On my sheet, what
Okay.
you're seeing there doesn't include the defensive bonus.
Okay.
So it's 86 plus a 40 minus 50 on here. I've got a total of 76. But that doesn't take off the 30, which takes it down to 46, which is a miss.
Yes.
Right, Goblin number 3. Can also see Gorblag, so let's spread the pain a bit.
What do you need to hit usually? Is it 100 or is it less?
It varies. So let's fire off
There's
with
a
a
table
short
for
bow.
it.
Yeah, it's a table. And that is a miss. Goblin number 4 is unconscious.
Right, so I'll move 5.
Are you laughing
10.
at Goblin number 4 being unconscious? Yes, my Wi-Fi's not hilarious.
And I will throw my throwing spear at the hobgoblin. 105. That's a hit.
1 second.
Is it?
That's a 5 points of hit damage. Yep.
Yep.
So the hobgoblin.
Wait. I had it set up for melee defense against him, which I really didn't want, but oh well. Never mind. It's done now. I've done damage. I'm not going to tempt fate.
Alright, so Goblog gets himself a nice 10 XP.
Yeah.
And we head on to Goblin number 2. Yeah. Fortunately, Goblog is the only other one. I think he's not wanting to shoot into combat, so. But
I like how I'm totally willing to shoot into combat, but the goblins aren't.
they might hit their boss.
That could end very poorly for them.
Oh, Goblog, you've just taken 1 point of damage. Have another 2 XP.
Yay!
An arrow thuds into your armor.
I am so happy that damage gives you XP in this system.
As am I, which is like after last session, that means I'm the most experienced. Where is experience?
It's on your character sheet.
Yeah, whereabouts?
At the top. Top right. Under your profession.
Oh, right, because mine still says 0.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
I did read it out last week.
Ah.
You're 918 now if you want to type it in.
Yay. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Right, no problem. I've got an Excel sheet with it on, so don't worry.
Remember that we start at 10,000 for being level 1.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have to get to 20,000 to level up.
Right, Joby, what do you want to do?
I'm trying to see how much is each square of movement in percentage.
It depends on if you go into like the combat tracker and click on the sword and shield. You see
Yeah, I
underneath
see that.
damage it says distance.
Yep.
Just type how far you want to go. So I typed in 10 feet, so I typed 10 in distance, and it'll tell you what percentage of your action that is.
And where does the percentage show up? Because it's not doing
It
it for me. I
shows
put
up
in.
as percentage action next to it. It automatically turns up, but you need to choose a pace as well.
What is my pace?
Are you walking, jogging, sprinting?
Is there a...
Yeah, if you go along that
it's
line,
just
it says
underneath
pace.
initiative.
Currently says none.
It should say none, and then there should be
Ah,
a
there it
drop down
is.
arrow.
Yeah, for the speed you want to go.
There
10.
we go. Okay. Well, I'm going to move up here behind Goldblarg. And Goblin 3 is shooting, right? So I'm going to shoot him with a jolt to stun him. So is that an open-ended roll?
Yeah, it's a spell, isn't it? So yeah. Do you not get a
So I have
bonus
a
for that?
44, and then I have... I thought it would show me my bonuses on all of that. Is there not somewhere we can click to cast a spell? Okay. We'll have to figure this out then.
Yep, 1 second. Is it concussion mastery?
It is mind attack.
Mind attack. Couldn't this you have no bonus in it?
I should have a bonus.
Yeah. You have no rank bonus in
I
it.
get one for my level, and I get 25 for my race and 1 for my level, I think.
Yeah. So
that makes it a roll of 70.
Yep.
So by the base spell attack table, that is a minus 30 on his roll, his resistance roll. God, that's complex.
61.
So I think that means he resists.
Yeah. That was a good score. So it'd be nice if we had like stats for all the goblins. Alright, but yeah, still got a couple of experience for that.
All right, and that's all I can do.
Alright, John's not here. Next round. Back up to the top. Having knocked out one. Okay, that confused me.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to cast a spell on somebody so we don't have to roll. But
Yeah.
not an easy. Don't really see anywhere to do that.
Alright. Raphael,
Yep.
your turn. You've already knocked one goblin unconscious.
And there's another one right next to me.
Yep.
And he has a spear sticking out of him.
What am I gonna do? Well, I think we all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to punch him. I don't think I'd punch him.
No, and that's actually. You're still off a failure, just.
I can still try again.
Yeah. Again, nothing.
Nope. Well, he can do stuff.
Actually, he's
No,
minus
sure.
30 to everything, isn't he?
Yep.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the
To
first
all
one.
actions.
So does that include his defense?
To his parry, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I expect to do any parry anyway, so. Oh well. Sometimes you knock the goblin out, sometimes you just whiff at the air.
Yep.
Alright, Elvis?
Okay, I'm going to use half my action to concentrate on keeping him locked down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna move up. And that doesn't really leave me with anything, so. Okay, I'm done.
Right, goblin number 3. She's currently shooting at Gorblag, doesn't see why he shouldn't carry on.
Because I'm really a lovely person when you get to know me.
You're a giant, hideous-looking orc. Well, actually, no, hideous isn't right. You've got quite a height.
I'm a giant, beautiful-looking orc. I have an appearance of 95.
Alright, goblin number 3 is going to take a shot at Jobu. Maybe the wizard will be stuck better. No, these goblin archers are useless.
Oh, I think I know what you're doing.
What?
You're down as Goblin 4 again as a character instead of just a GM, so all your rolls are at -5 because Goblin 4's wounded.
Well, let's have another go at that. Shouldn't be.
No, yeah, because you're down as Goblins 4 on both rolls.
No, I think he's got -4 anyway.
Or -5 even.
Yeah, well, Goblin.
Where do I put how much of my stuff is in defense?
Melee.
Under
So like a parry line.
Yeah, you don't have any missile defense, I don't think.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Right.
can't parry arrows.
Goblin number 4 is unconscious. Doesn't say how long he's going to be unconscious, so yeah, I think he's going to be an easy kill at the end.